In a press release issued late last week, the government has announced a number of proposed changes to some key federal budget proposals. So perhaps the most significant change announced is that the government will not be proceeding with the proposed lifetime limit of $500,000 on your non-concessional contributions. So remember, this was going to be retrospective and count all your non-concessional contributions back from 2007. So essentially things are back to the way they were, meaning for the remainder of this financial year, you can still make an after-tax or a non-concessional contribution of $180,000 per annum and utilise the 3-year bring forward rule. So for example, if you were considering selling a house or an investment property prior to turning age 65, this should give you a good reason to smile. However, the government has also announced from 1 July next year, the annual non-concessional contribution limit will be lowered from $180,000 to $100,000. So if you're under 65, start your retirement planning early because this reduces the 3-year bring forward rule to $300,000 from next year. This also means if you've applied the 3-year bring forward rule already, either last financial year or this financial year, we'll need to reduce your non-concessional contribution from next financial year. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, it's okay. We're managing the situation for clients. Now here's one that will affect most people. The government has postponed the start date for the concessional contribution cap carry forward arrangements. So when I say concessional contributions, think salary sacrifice or before tax contributions to super. This was going to be quite cool. The government had originally proposed that from 1 July next year, if you had less than $500,000 in super, you'd be able to commence accruing the concessional cap amounts that you didn't use each year, enabling you to carry these unused amounts forward for a maximum of 5 years. As part of today's announcement, the commencement date for this measure has been deferred to the 1st of July 2018. We see this as a fantastic way to reduce your tax. We'll just have to wait a few more years. Lastly, if you're aged between 65 and 74, this applies to you. The work test is here to stay for now. So if you want to contribute to super, you'll still need to be gainfully employed for 40 hours over a consecutive 30-day period in any given financial year. This is a bit of a negative for retirees who are over 65, they've hung up the boots, yet they still pay tax because the removal of the work test would have meant that you could have made tax-deductible super contributions. So in summary, in this email, I've summarised other proposed changes to superannuation and tax, but feel free to use the Contact Me button and schedule a time for a 15-minute chat. Take care and we'll talk soon.